This is Facts on Facts on Ghana and Sam TV. Do like, share, and subscribe. Guys, the OSP is in the news again. The OSP attempted to justify his bail condition on Paul Adom. Guys, let me jog your memory. Paul Adom was detained by the OSP, Mr. Kisi Ejabin, yesterday. And just as we ranted about it, just as we complained, just as a session of Ghanaians complained about the bail condition being unreasonable, the OSP decided to amend the bail condition proposed by the lawyers of, obviously, the man in question, the man of the movement, Paul Adom of Good Evening Ghana. Guys, Mr. Kisi Ejabin, as we speak, released Mr. Paul Adom. And of course, yesterday I mentioned that Mr. Kisi Ejabin would definitely address the media today. And am I surprised? Not at all, because I have already shared my views and opinion about him already. He granted an interview, and in that press briefing, he intentionally had all his workers in a conference room. So it was a roundtable discussion, sort of. I'll attach the video, and of course, you get to appreciate what I'm going to talk about. Mr. Kisi Ejabin decided to explain or justify his reason for placing that, obviously, that bail condition on Mr. Paul Adom. Guys, like we explained yesterday, Paul Adom said he did not have any two landed properties in his name. And based on that, the OSP should have understood that he does not have it. So why should it be the condition before he goes home? Now, that matter went on and on and on. And obviously, as we speak, Paul Adom has been released by the OSP. This is the breaking news. Now, Mr. Kisi Ejabin did not end his shenanigans there. He decided to tell Ghanaians that he needs more money. He needs to be paid. Because as a prosecutor who prosecutes corrupt officials can bribe him. And because of how tempting the money from these people could be, he and his staff should be paid to a level where they cannot be compromised. Is this guy not a funny guy? Like, tell me, you are the same person who spent over 40 million on armed vehicles. Like, Paul Adom made, my goodness. Like, this guy is not taking us serious, is he? Like, Mr. Kisi Ejabin is not telling us that the money we spend on him is not enough. And that if we want him to fight corruption and corrupt officials, he needs to earn more than what we are giving him. This same man uses annual budgets to buy and guys, I don't even know how to describe what he did. To buy armed vehicle because of his security. Guys, this particular man, I just don't understand how to even express my opinion about him. Because sometimes, like, when he acts, it's so weird. It just does not make sense to the ordinary person. How do you tell me that if we don't want you to be compromised, we should, like, increase your salary? The question the people of Ghana wants to find out from Mr. Kisi Ejabin, the OSP, is that since he assumed office, how many cases has he successfully prosecuted? And which money has he recovered since we appointed him to that office? It's more than a year and counting. Even 2 years or 3. And this man is enjoying the taxpayers' money. He's using his fleet of cars with police escort and all of that. And he still wants more. Is this not ridiculous? Like, I just don't understand this man. Did President Akufo-Addo really help Ghanaians by bringing this man on board? Now he's telling us that, oh, if we want him to work more, if we don't want him to be compromised, then we should look at increasing the salary of he and his staff so that they will not be compromised. I find this very, very funny. All right? Right about now, my prayer is that President John Dramani Mahama will use the super majority or the amendment in the Constitution to dissolve this office. Because it is not achieving its purpose at all. Now, Mr. Kisiejabi went ahead to say bail condition for him is not an attempt to punish the accused, but rather to ensure that they will comply anytime they ask them to come. Why do you need all of that drama? Why? Mr. Kisiejabi, I like, to be fair and in all honesty, should take us serious, because we cannot waste taxpayers' money on nothing like increasing your salary, because you have not proven to us that you are competent enough to get the job done. As I sit here, I am not impressed about your performance. And now you tell us that, oh, the salary we give you is not enough, and because most of these individuals who are corrupt have the means to bribe you, so because of that, we should increase your salary. And you, who is supposed to clamp down on corruption, is telling us that you can be corruptible because these people are influential. If that is the case, why should we keep on having you there? If you cannot have that level of integrity, if you don't increase your salary, you cannot keep your integrity in check, and you feel you can be compromised, please, with all due respect, do resign and put the job down. Put the job down. If you cannot do the job, nobody is going to add shishi to your salary. I am praying that President John Dramani Mahama will not listen to these shenanigans. Look at what Yoko is doing. Have they requested for any salary increment? How can you tell us that you are likely to be corrupt if we don't increase your salary? Like, the big question is, what successful case have you ever prosecuted since you were handed over the office? Tell us. Show working. How effective has the office of the OSP been? Since you took over, how many cases have you successfully prosecuted? Mr. OSP, we are asking. Just as you are quick to post on social media, do as the honest and post all the cases that are under investigation and the cases you have successfully prosecuted. Because from where I sit, you do not deserve any salary increment. You and your staff have not proven to Ghanaians that you are worthy of any salary increment. And the truth of the matter is that if you wanted to use Paul Adom to launch this agenda of salary increment, then you have failed. Or should I say, this particular agenda of salary increment by the OSP is dead on arrival, because we will demonstrate even if President Mahama thinks of doing that. Guys, this is so ridiculous. OSP who acts based on emotions, OSP who use his office to settle personal scores, because all that he does is suggestive of that. It's up to the OSP to prove us wrong. Guys, I rest my case. Gracias.